advances Lewis across the ring.
Lowering his height some more. Oh, there, now it's coming through.
On April 22, 2001, Lennox Lewis faced Hasim Rahman at Carnival City, Brockpan. Lewis was 20-1 favorite. Rahman's purse for the fight was $1.5 million, while Lewis made $7 million. Rahman came in as ready as he'd ever been, if not more so. His body was in the best possible shape. Lewis came in at then career heaviest weight. By round 3, Lewis was open-mouthed and seemingly out of ideas. Still, Rahman had never hurt the champ. He was behind on the cards, and Lewis would surely go on to get the win. Surely.
Short right hand inside from the champion, and he's able to tie Rahman up. Lewis started as a 15 or 18-1 on favourite.
It's still too early, you know, and I still don't count Rahman out. Well, this is the kind of fight that we was here looking for.
Good little clip at the end.
Working on that eye, that left eye.
Good jab by Lewis, and he looks a lot stronger in this round. Oh, uppercut by the champion. Rahman in a little bit of trouble. To be fair to him, he came back, and that right hand of his has come in. And what a great challenger he is.
Rahman said that he's going to make this war.
Well, he has gone to war.
Holding and punching behind the head. Rahman's got to get close in case take. Oh, beautiful. This is what he was trying to suck Lennox Lewis in again to throw the right hand. And he counted.
Well, at the moment, that wasn't a bad shot right at the end.
Not being so much of a fancy dance.
Midway through the 5th, Rahman still there. Right hand wasn't too far away. Whoa! A little bit underneath his own left eye. Good combination.
But in the 5th, his gas tank empty, his hands hopelessly and invitingly low, Lewis was bombed out by a stunning right cross. Lewis backed into a corner, smiled as the shot was unleashed. The defending heavyweight champion had no response other than his dazed, dopey smile, and the crushing blow landed flush on his jaw. Lewis went down like a felled horse, his legs, his equilibrium, his title, gone.
Heavyweight champion of the world, Hasim Rahman.
On May 31st, 1997, at Trump Taj Mahal, Atlantic City, a 33-year-old Vince Phillips got a shot at the IBF super lightweight title held by the 27-year-old Australian boxer Kosta Tszyu. Tszyu was a 4-1 favorite. Tszyu, with a sneer and a braided ponytail, held a slim lead after the first 4 rounds. He scored with left-right-left combinations, while Phillips occasionally landed right hands that stung Tszyu, but would not make him back off.
Oh, that was a good right hand by Phillips.
Right hand by Phillips lands flush on Kosta's face. Tszyu apparently unmoved by the...
His punches are getting a little wide. He's losing that discipline that I'm talking about. Tszyu is keeping his punches very sharp.
Cracking twice with the right hand. Tszyu coming nevertheless, warning Vince Phillips about low blows.
Oh, that's a good shot by Phillips. Oh, a very good exchange in the middle of the ring. This is turning into a good fight.
Hard right hand over the top by Vince Phillips.
There's 2 more big shots by Vince Phillips. This seems to have no effect on Kosta.
Solid right hand lands for Phillips. Kosta Tszyu holds his hands apart.
Oh, that was another good right hand by Phillips.
Hard right hand.
Oh, good body shot by Phillips. Very good body shot. It may give Vince.
Right hand lands flush for Phillips. Kosta comes forward again.
Phillips asserted himself more in the middle rounds, tagging Tszyu with increasing frequency. In the 7th, after Phillips' right had sent Tszyu's mouthpiece flying and dropped the champion to a knee, the sneer disappeared. A cut emerged under Tszyu's left brow. Tszyu regained his senses later to open a more serious gash over Phillips' right eye, a gash that originated from an accidental headbutt.
Seems seriously in doubt.
And that's, oh, that's a body shot.
More thunderous shots inside by both fighters.
Yes, they are thunderous. Vince has regained his composure. He'd be good night. Oh, that was another good right.
75 fights for 3 rounds, but I want to tell you, like you said, the last 2 rounds was all Vince Phillips. He's coming on. Vince really needed that 7th round to get him back in the fight, and certainly did.
Remember in the Ellis fight that Phillips got stronger as the fight went on. I have.
Hard right hand by Phillips.
Good right hand counter by Tszyu.
Tszyu takes the left hook.
The combatants survived the 8th round while splattering blood over each other as the ballroom crowd roared its approval. In the 9th, the flow from Phillips' eye became so severe that the ringside doctor was called in. It was then, Phillips said, that he felt the urgency to finish off Tszyu. In the 10th, Phillips unleashed another leading right, supposedly a no-no against a technician like Tszyu. It landed flush against Tszyu's cheek, rocking him against the ropes.
Oh, that was a good body shot by Phillips.
Inside.
Indeed, his knees suddenly came unhinged, and Tszyu is still wobbling as Phillips goes after it. Vince Phillips on the verge of a big upset here.
Tszyu is out on his feet.
And that's it.
RBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, Vincent Phillips.
On March 8, 2003, Wladimir Klitschko faced Cory Sanders at Pressegg Arena, Hanover. For a long time, they couldn't find a suitable opponent for Wladimir. No one wanted to enter the ring with him, especially after Klitschko's impressive early victories over Derek Johnson, Francois Botha, Ray Mercer, Jamil McCline. Everyone was already looking behind Sanders. The HBO channel was already planning and drawing up approximate dates for Wladimir's next fights a year in advance, against Kirk Johnson and David Tua. Wladimir didn't prepare at all for the fight against the Southpaw. Cory Sanders appeared literally a few weeks before the date of the fight and was not even on the poster for the fight. With 30 seconds left in the opening round, Wladimir threw a jab that Sanders countered with a big left hook, prompting Klitschko to enter a clinch. While in the clinch, Sanders landed another left hook that sent Klitschko to the canvas. Klitschko got up but was dropped again almost immediately. The following round, Sanders continued his assault on a visibly hurt Klitschko, dropping him twice more at the beginning of the round. The referee waved it off after the 4th knockdown.
In this situation, he was able to come back and knock Sanders out. Now Klitschko's down a 3rd time, and there are 2. The left hand that Sanders is hitting him with. And he's attacking to try to get out of trouble instead of holding, and this is not going to go well. Another knockdown, the 4th time, and the referee, Gennaro Rodriguez, stops the fight, and thus ends the Vitaly Klitschko. Meanwhile, let's focus on the winner. That's the 39th win against 2 losses for Cory Sanders, and at age 37, he becomes an overnight sensation.
He wasn't even afraid when he got into the ring. Cory.
On February 25, 1965, Cassius Clay faced Sonny Liston at Convention Center, Miami Beach. Liston was favored by 7-1 odds, and only 3 of 46 sports writers covering the fight picked Clay to win. The bout went ahead and Clay boxed beautifully. Fast, hard to hit, and sharp with his own shots, Clay had also surprised many by squaring up the way he had to Liston during the face-to-face. Clay was taller than Liston, and he was bigger than many thought, Liston included. Liston couldn't catch Clay, while Clay caught him with stinging punches. By round 3, Liston was cut under the eye. It was stunning to witness, but then Liston had Clay in trouble. Unable to see and wanting the fight stopped, this at the end of round 4, Clay was shoved out by Angelo Dundee. Clay ran in round 5, his eyes clearing up. Had Liston cheated, putting something nasty on his gloves? Or had it merely been Moncel's solution that had gotten on the gloves? This used to treat Sonny's cut. On this too, we'll never know for sure. Surviving the round, the one that saw Liston pour it on, Clay had come through the biggest crisis of his career.
Mouth below his left, below the eye, and he's getting hit with all the... Round 3. It's a bit hurt. Eye at the side, moving the upper part of his body. On this fourth frame. However, he's blinking badly. Sonny's going to try to part on. Minute 30 seconds to go in the 5th. Took so far. Most of the time.
Liston had shot all his bullets and he was tired and arm-weary. Liston, to the shock of the entire world, then quit instead of coming out for round 7. All hell broke loose. If Clay was wilder than wild at the weigh-in, he was out of his mind in victory.
So I think that the corner now beginning to worry a little bit now.
Now they're working, as we note, with our camera shots in there. Below the left eye. They've already worked below the right eye. There you see them. Joe Polino trying to keep that cut closed. Do you feel as though Sonny being...
You can't him go on winning now.
They might be stopping it. That might be all, ladies and gentlemen. Get up there, Joe. Get up there. Get up in the ring.
On September 21, 1985, Larry Holmes faced Michael Spinx at Outdoor Arena Las Vegas. Holmes, who was a 6-1 favorite entering the bout, had previously beaten Michael's brother Leon in June 1981. Holmes received $3.5 million for the fight, while Spinx received $1.1 million. During the first 2 rounds, Holmes was able to control the pace using his jab. As the bout went on, Spinx was able to use unpredictable movement to throw flurries of punches from unexpected angles, which scored points but never troubled the champion. By the last few rounds, the pattern had formed, with Holmes coming forward, loading up, scoring with hard punches but never landing anything that looked like hurting Spinx. Spinx using movement to fight on the back foot, landing the odd flurry before moving out of range.
Actually, it's almost trying to get Michael into a street fight here, trying to get Michael's ire. That's the kind of fight Holmes seems to be fighting right at the moment. Well, what Larry wants to do, Padilla. Spinx says, I'm not doing anything. Combination by Spinx. Right hand lead, and Holmes just sort of... And again, Holmes just intimidates Spinx, and it's absolutely not working. Look at Michael. Michael is so aggressive. And the tactics that used by both fighters is not really that clean, but by hand. But I can't believe Michael, at this pace, punching on a big man and having a big man punch on you. He's punching on a bigger target, and a bigger target is punching on him. That was Holmes. Right behind him by Michael Spinx. And it's giving Larry trouble. And there's a good left by Michael Spinx. Three-punch combination by Spinx. Right hand lead by Michael Michael Spinx. Michael Spinx has been busy from round one. There's the uppercut. He's thrown 18 rounds at his pace. Every round, his weight. Every round, between rounds, it just seems like agony in Michael Spinx's corner, but he's trying to give a book. He's throwing a lot of punches here. It's the body shots that's going to do the damage. The hands are starting to drop of Michael. That was another good body shot. 3 right hands by Spinx. Spinx hasn't actually been throwing a lot of punches the last 2 rounds, though. Now he picks up the pace. It's too bad. Chopping right by Spinx. Spinx is better inside. You're right, Ray. I think there is a little cut above the eye of Larry Holmes, above the left eye. Okay. Michael directed at Padilla. Might have been at Butch Lewis. Larry just can't get set. Again, you know, so Spinx is basically he's able to get him off. 4 rounds of boxing remaining here, and Michael Spinx that has not only captured the crowd, he's just following his man around. He should be cutting that baby off. Spinx half hot. He's answered that question, no question about it. Oh, look at this. And they were telling the champion that in no uncertain terms. Mike, perhaps not classified as family entertainment, but this last round too, but then he settles in. There was a right hand. It was Holmes stalks him. That right hand was a little short. Will not do the same. Holmes too, which not too many fighters do at this stage of the fight. Both men just fighting up. There's a right hand by Spinx. Crowd around us chanting Larry, Larry, but it may be.
It was a tough and bloody fight, but in the end, the 35-year-old Holmes began to run out of breath, and the final 2 or 3 rounds forced the jury to vote for Spinx. Michael avenged his brother Leon Spinx by defeating Holmes on points. The victory made Spinx the first ever light heavyweight champion to win the heavyweight title.